What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Merc YouTube channel. It's what is today? Tuesday, and beautiful day out. Was going to work on our new she shed build, but the local company that sells gravel will not sell me for 2 weeks because we've had a bunch of rain. They're behind on concrete pours, so I'm dead in water for 2 more weeks. So I thought, well, I might as well work on the 53. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to turn you around, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when you take 8 inches out of the center of a cab. So hang on a second. And this is what it looks like when you narrow one up. I had to take a door off to get inside, and I had to cut most of the floor out, which the floor was going to come out anyway, but I was like all excited yesterday. I got the plasma cutter fired up, ready to go. I come over and I made about 1 inch worth of cut, and it cut off. And I thought, well, what the heck? Well, I'd blown a fuse. Okay. So, traded out the fuse. They're still the old screw in. And put a new fuse in it. Went about another 2 inches, cut, and do it again. Blew that second one. But that time it actually blew the cartridge fuse out. So, I'm dead in the water with the plasma till I get all the electrical upgrades done, which is roughly a month out. So this is what it looks like in the meantime when you do it with the Sawzall. I got to finish cutting the floor out yet. That's no big deal. But I'm going to sit you up on the tripod, and we will slide it back together. And Viola, she is narrow. Now I got a few little gap places I'll have to do a little bit of work to get lined up just right. And we'll make a couple little splices and put in. We'll get it all back to normal. I can do a little bit of trimming right here, and that'll square that up. I'm pretty much in alignment because I went through these holes. The actual marks went through the center of them. So I've got room to fudge it a little bit, and I'll trim. You can see I went inside of my line here. So I'll trim this up and it should pinch back together. The back half, let's see what we got. It's not off too bad. A little bit of trimming, and I think it's going to make up just fine. But my little slide mechanism works great. I mean, you can see it didn't take any effort. This is what we took out of the center of the floor. So that's not going to get thrown out yet because some of it has the body contour in it. So if I need a little piece for somewhere, I can save that and cut it out. But for the most part, she's a lot skinnier. So I'm digging it. I think it's going to look cool. And now that this is the right width that I wanted, now I can, once I trim it and tack it together, I'll cut the rest of the firewall out, the rest of the floor, and put the roof on. I'll put the other door back on it now once I finish cutting the floor out. And we'll get the roof section back on and sized, and then we'll do the door frames. Then the doors will come off, and we will take our 8 inches out of the middle of it, top to bottom, so it'll get closer to the ground. But as you can see, I have my camera at chest height, and I'm looking over the top of it now. So the top of the roof should be about here when she's all done. But I like it a lot better with it being narrow. I'm glad I did it. I know the purists are going to have a fit when they see it, and I don't care because it's what I want. And I apologize for the pre-Parkinson's tremors. They're called essential tremors, and there's no cure for them, but they make it hard to feed filler when you're TIG welding, I'll say that. But anyway, there's the cut, and there's the pile. And so I'll do some trimming and we'll glue her back together. Then we'll start fitting the roof. Since I got 2 weeks, basically nothing else to work on, we should have this cab pretty well buttoned up by the time I start on the shed. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here for now, and we'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I just thought I'd add a little bit to this real quick. I did about a minute's worth of playing with the flap disc, and you can see everything's going to line up pretty close. Good enough to MIG anyway. I'll clamp it up and get it squared, and it should go right back together. I had to clean up a little bit right down in here, but most of the firewall is going to get cut out from here down anyway. Excuse me, so that's not a big deal. But the part I was wanting to make sure I lined up good was up here, and I don't think it's too bad. I think it's going to line up good once I play with it just a little bit more. I can clean this up a little bit with the flap disc right through here. It'll come back together and probably be about perfect. I might take a tiny bit more out right here yet, and then we'll cut the vent down and put it back together. The back will need just a little bit of cleanup work, and that'll be ready to go. So anyway, thought I'd add that to the video. So see you guys.